Hi everybody, my name is James, and this is a short YouTube video to show an example of how the KinCony relay and smart controllers can be used for home security and home automation. Hope you enjoy. So briefly, what I plan to show is how you might plan your layout using an Excel spreadsheet, and then I really want to concentrate on illustrations of some of the examples of the PC interfaces for your graphic user interface or your desktop display on your PC or tablet or smartphone. And these two pictures are just the smart controller and the relay controller. The interfaces we'll look at are the smart board controller interface, K-Box for PC, multi-board interface, K-Box for smartphone. And here's what they look like. Okay, so I use an Excel spreadsheet to draw the layout. So I'm showing the KOLB with its 16 digital inputs, 16 analog inputs, 5 temperature inputs. Okay, so here we have our 5 temperature inputs. These are the DS18B20 type. Then we've digital inputs examples, or lux sensor for day or night, locks, so just like mostly dry contact type, open close. We have some wireless and wired motion sensors, some IR beams. These are like perimeter monitoring. Then we have some analog inputs, so like CO2, more temperatures, humidity. Then I have other things like pH and pressure, and also leak sensors where I'm using voltage analog input for a digital input because I ran out of digital inputs, but you can do that. So, and KinCony's got a video that shows how to do that. The KOLB is then connected to the relay controller using this RS-232 cable, which ties them both together. And you can see here we have 32 digital outputs. So they're going to set off alarms or set off lights or lock gates or close gates or turn on fresh air fans or turn on exhaust fans, turn on circulation pumps for hot water, etc. Okay, so our first PC interface or display is the KinCony smart board controller, and this is a nice display that shows the temperature inputs, the digital inputs, and the analog inputs. And I can scroll down and you can see all 16 of those. Okay? So next we have the PC display for the relay controllers. Okay? And here we see all 32 relay controllers, and we can go in here and, for example, turn on, turn off, open the valve, close the valve, turn on a blower, turn on the blower, turn off the blower, lock, unlock. Okay, so this is a nice display, shows the status of all of your relays. I use black and white for off or safe position, and I use color for the alarm or on position. So if I turn all on, for example, you can see, okay, they're all on, everything's in run or alarm condition. So you can see at a glance if something is, when you pull up the screen, if something is is running, you know, you can tell, hey, that blower is running, or that pump is running. Okay, so that's a nice display. Okay, next one I want to show is the SmartBoard controller interface, which is similar to the previous example for the relays. Okay, so it looks almost identical. Say on, off. Okay, but what's nice about this is that you can switch back and forth between your input displays, analog inputs and digital inputs and temperature inputs, and the relay status displays. So very, very nice, very quick. And again, this is on your PC. Okay. Okay, the next video I want to show is the new updated KinCony KBox app for the smartphone. And this is a really nice upgrade. With this new app, you can monitor all of your COLB data, your digital inputs, analog inputs, temperature inputs. You can see all of those on your smartphone, and not alone in local or LAN mode, but also in remote mode. So if you're away from your business or home, you can still view these data. So here we've got our 16 digital inputs, and we can see the status. And then we've got the 16 analog inputs. Then we've got the 5 temperature inputs. And then we've got, and then we've got all 32 relays. Okay? So this relay, for example, when I turn it on, it's like putting KinCony into alarm mode. So I can use it for IFTT function. So if set in alarm mode and motion is picked up, then I can do some things like turn on lights or turn on audible alarms or whatever you want to do. So for example, that D16, that's activated because I've got that turned on. If I take it out of alarm mode, now I go back, check that, and it's off. Okay? So this is great. So it means you can, from remote, you can activate your relays. You're still using, this is set up using MQTT. It's very nice. Nice setup. Okay, hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, please post below. Thank you.